All right, everyone, welcome back to the Roger Report. We've got a jam-packed show today, starting with the Pittsburgh Steelers and quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's making headlines after his performance, and we're diving deep into what it all means for the team. You do not want to miss this. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, he's also dealing with some physical concerns. We've got the latest on his injury status and whether it's impacting his game. Is the veteran quarterback healthy enough for the long haul? But it's not just about the quarterback. We're also getting insights from the Steelers' own Jabrill and his thoughts on his new teammates. Plus, what's the deal with DK Metcalf's new role and his connection with Aaron Rodgers? We're breaking it all down. And stick around because we've got breaking news that will have you on the edge of your seat. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Steelers QB Aaron Rodgers defends teammates amidst pressure. The Pittsburgh Steelers are navigating a crucial period, and the spotlight is firmly on quarterback Aaron Rodgers and his offensive line. Following a recent game where the team faced significant pressure and took multiple sacks, Rodgers has stepped up to publicly support his teammates, particularly focusing on the development and performance of left tackle Broderick Jones. Rodgers acknowledged that he himself needs to improve, stating he has to do a better job of using my legs after taking 4 sacks in the season opener against the New York Jets. He admitted that back tightness affected his mobility, leading him to run into some of those sacks. However, he was quick to defend the offensive line, noting that protection was good for most of the game and that there are fundamental aspects to clean up. He expressed strong confidence in Broderick Jones, whom he has gotten to know during training camp, praising his positive attitude and reliability. Jones, in turn, took accountability, stating he needs to be better and cannot put that kind of performance on tape again. The Steelers' offensive line, especially Jones, is adjusting to protecting Rodgers, who is older and a different style of quarterback compared to previous players like Kenny Pickett or Justin Fields. The team's coaching staff, including offensive line coach Pat Mayer and head coach Mike Tomlin, are focused on improving pass protection, particularly on play-action passes, to keep Rodgers upright and allow him to make his reads. Despite the challenges, the team is looking to build on their opening win, with Rodgers' performance being a key factor. Fans and analysts are closely watching the Steelers' offensive line's ability to protect Rodgers, especially given his age and the team's aspirations. The continued development of Broderick Jones is seen as critical to the team's success. The dynamic between Rodgers and his receivers, including DK Metcalf, is also a point of interest as they aim to build chemistry. Don't go anywhere, because the drama surrounding Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers is far from over. Next, we're uncovering if Rodgers is truly healthy and ready for the challenges ahead. Steelers' Aaron Rodgers cleared for Week 2 action. Good news for the Pittsburgh Steelers and their fans. Veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers is not on the injury report heading into their upcoming game, signaling he's healthy enough to play. Rodgers had previously mentioned experiencing back tightness during their recent 34-32 victory over the New York Jets, which he felt impacted his mobility and contributed to him taking 4 sacks. Despite this, he has apparently recovered sufficiently and is ready to participate in Week 2. This positive update means Rodgers is poised to build upon his impressive Steelers debut, where he threw for 4 touchdowns. The quarterback's ability to stay healthy and perform at a high level is crucial for the Steelers' success this season. His clearance from the injury report is a significant boost, allowing him to continue leading the offense without physical limitations. But is that the only concern for the veteran quarterback? We'll explore what Aaron Rodgers himself says about his performance and areas for improvement in our next update. Rodgers reflects on performance, vows to use legs more. Despite leading the Pittsburgh Steelers to a thrilling 34-32 victory over the New York Jets in their season opener, quarterback Aaron Rodgers isn't entirely satisfied, particularly with how he handled pressure and sacks. Rodgers took 4 sacks during the game, and he openly admitted that he bears significant responsibility for at least a couple of them. He attributed some of the issue to his back being a little tight during the game, which he felt limited his mobility. "I don't think I was moving that well, so I think I ran kind of into at least 1 or 2 sacks, Rodgers stated. He emphasized the need to do a better job of using my legs, even at 41 years old, expressing that he still feels he can move well and wasn't performing at his usual level. While he complimented the offensive line's protection for most of the game, he acknowledged the need to get the ball out quicker. Rodgers' performance was stellar regardless, throwing for 244 yards and 4 touchdowns with 0 interceptions, effectively dialing back the clock against his former team. The public commentary from Rodgers highlights his high standards and commitment to improvement, even after a strong performance. Fans are engaged with his candid self-assessment, seeing it as a sign of his dedication. The contrast between his individual brilliance and the need for offensive line adjustments is a key talking point among analysts. While Rodgers is focused on his own game, there's more to the Steelers' story than just the quarterback. Get ready for insights from a key defensive player and an exciting update on a star receiver. Steelers Rodgers admits need to utilize legs more after sacks. Following a 4-sack outing in his Pittsburgh Steelers debut, quarterback Aaron Rodgers has pinpointed his own mobility and decision-making as areas needing improvement, citing back tightness as a contributing factor. Rodgers took 4 sacks in the Steelers' season-opening win against the New York Jets. He revealed on Wednesday that his back was a little tight during the game, which he believes limited his ability to move effectively and may have led him to run into at least 1 or 2 of the sacks. "I got to do a better job of using my legs," Rodgers told reporters, adding that despite his age, he still feels capable of significant mobility. He acknowledged that while the offensive line provided good protection for much of the game, he needs to improve his ball handling and decision-making to avoid pressure. The team's offensive tackles, including Troy Fautanu and Broderick Jones, are also addressing the need for better protection, with Jones taking personal responsibility for his performance. Coach Mike Tomlin stressed the importance of protecting Rodgers, especially on play-action plays. The discourse around Rodgers' mobility and the offensive line's performance is a major topic among Steelers fans and media. Analysts are dissecting the game tape, debating the balance between protection schemes and Rodgers' ability to extend plays. The team's ability to keep their veteran quarterback upright will be a key factor in their success throughout the season. But the Steelers' story doesn't end with the quarterback's recovery and the offensive line's adjustments. We're also looking at the evolving role of a dynamic receiver and what Jabrill has to say about his new team. And that's all the news you need to know. Aaron Rodgers is defending his teammates, dealing with back tightness but cleared to play, and vowing to use his legs more. Plus, we heard from Jabrill and got an update on DK Metcalf's role. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Rodger Report, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below, and follow us on all our social channels. We'll see you next time.